Take note of the statue of Daniel 2 and the sea beast of Revelation 13. Notice how they are equated by means of Daniel 7's four beasts. Recall the parallel nature of the visions of Daniel 2 and Daniel 7. Thus, the lion with eagle's wings, verse 4, is the statue's head of fine gold, verse 32. The bear raised up on one side, verse 5, is the statue's breast and arms of silver, verse 32. The leopard with 4 wings of a fowl and 4 heads, verse 6, is the statue's belly and thighs of brass, verse 32. The fourth nondescript beast with 10 horns, verse 7, is the statue's legs of iron, verse 33, and feet of iron mixed with miry clay, verses 33 and 41. But the sea beast, recall that the vision of the sea beast is founded in the vision of Daniel 7. Thus, the sea beast, it has the lion's mouth, verse 2, and it has the bear's feet, verse 2, and it has the leopard's body, verse 2, and it has the fourth nondescript beast's 10 horns, verse 1. Thus both Daniel 2's statue, man, and Revelation 13's sea beast are conglomerations. The man of 4 metals, equivalent to Daniel 7's 4 beasts, and the sea beast of Daniel 7's 4 beasts. Thus the statue and sea beast are equivalent in at least one sense. They both are conglomerations of the 4 kingdoms of Babylon, Medo-Persia, Greece, and Rome. Notice that the statue's head is Babylon. But how do we recognize an acquaintance? By their face, head. Thus, our statue is named Babylon. But that implies, because of the equivalence, that the sea beast is also named Babylon. Recall that Hippolytus of Rome, 170 to 235 AD, and Eusebius, 260 to 341 AD, say Babylon is a code name for Rome. So the sea beast is indeed Babylon. Notice the sea beast's head is also Babylonian. I wonder if there is any significance to this. Refocusing. So the statue and sea beast are equivalent. Why is it important to notice this? What does this tell us that might not be noticed otherwise? Take note of the statues of Daniel 2 and Daniel 3, and the sea beast and image beast of Revelation 13. Notice that the statue, image, idol of gold made by Nebuchadnezzar the king is a copy of the image from his dream. Recall that the image of Daniel 3 was made in rebellious defiance of God's decree for Babylon as revealed in the vision and image of Daniel 2. So the image of Daniel 3 is a copy of the image of Daniel 2. But this same relation likewise exists between the image beast and the sea beast of Revelation 13. The image beast is the image of the beast, verse 15, or in other words, the image beast is a copy of the sea beast. But there is more. Notice that the image of Daniel 3 measures 60 cubits by 6 cubits. In other words, the image of gold is associated with the number 6, while the image beast is associated with the number of the name of the beast, 666 or 666. In other words, the image beast is likewise associated with the number 6. But there is still more. Notice that the image of Daniel 3 is connected with the sun, as the image is of Marduk, and Marduk means bull calf of the sun. And likewise, the image beast is associated with the sun, as 666 or 666 is the number of the sun. But there is still more. Notice that the image of Daniel 3 is accompanied by a universal command to worship the golden image. And likewise, the image beast is accompanied by a universal command to worship the image of the beast. But there is still one more parallel remaining. Notice that the universal command to worship the golden image is accompanied by a death decree for failure to do so, and likewise, the universal command to worship the image of the beast is accompanied by a death decree for failure to do so. Lastly, notice once again the measurements of the golden statue, that it measures 60 by 6, while the image beast is associated with the number of the name of the beast, 666, or 666. But as was mentioned earlier, the image of Daniel 3 is connected with the sun, as the image is of Marduk, and Marduk means bull calf of the sun. And likewise, the image beast is associated with the sun, as 666 or 666 is the number of the sun. Put in Daniel 3's image side by side with Revelation 13's image beast, it seems obvious that the image of Daniel 3's 60 by 6 is the image beast of Revelation 13's 666 or 666, which is the Sunday of man. Recall creation in Revelation 666, another worship day connected with the sun, opposed to the Creator's seventh-day Sabbath, 777, counterfeit to the Sabbath. It is clear then that Daniel 2 and 3 and Revelation 13 tell the same story. Beware of the 60 by 6, the 666 or 666 of the sun, the Sunday of man. Beware of worshiping the image.